E5. Push, push. What order do we want to do this? Let's start with this, which is probably easier. Oh, we have a triangle. We don't know what to do with the triangle. That's not enough. A triangle is like 3 more lines. So will that work? No. Didn't we have something in our notebook about these shapes? Triangle. Direction. Number. Let me reverse it. Direction. Direction. One line going up. Is that if we increase the weight? 3 weight because triangle? No, I don't know what to do with those triangles. What is this? Once open, this door contains a glyph like this one, which explains how the symbol mechanic on the door works. Oh, so that will explain the triangles. The goal of the translate puzzles is to discover the game's rules on your own. Consulted explanation of the mechanics should therefore only be done if you are stuck after many attempts. I see, these are the explanations, check them, so these are just hints. What do we have here? The snake needs to reach out before the Scarab can get out of there. How can the snake get there? Like that to protect the Scarab. Like that. Now, I don't think I can. If I put this scorpion in its place now, the Scarab is gonna be trapped. No, it's not gonna be trapped, it's fine. Okay, this was easier than the last one. Good. Let's see then. We are getting into more Sokoban puzzles. Actually, I'm not totally sure of that. I cannot rotate this one. But I also cannot really leave a space. That gives me 1, but I need to free all the others too. But now I can use this extra space. Can I use this extra space? There are reasons not to have. Yeah, I need the connection. I need to be able to move around. I am just improvising. I have no plan here. Now, this way. There's only one, right? Yeah, only one. Great. But what does the triangle mean? Direction? Direction up. No? No? Maybe just means it has to be the top row. So that would mean this has to be on the right column. Now, this would require a line on the bottom and left, which has to be here, and then a square anywhere. I see, I am understanding this. Line on the bottom row, an S on the right column, and an arc top right. Why is that wrong? No, sorry. The line is on the bottom right, so the S should be there. Now, it's a filled-in triangle. I guess it's not going to be the same. Does it mean all the bottom line? All of the top line? No. Does it mean opposite? Or maybe just not. I wonder if I can go back to the previous one. Oh, look, you can zoom in there. That's good. So that would mean an arc not at the top and a line not at the bottom. And this is a square inside. Good, good, good. Now, let's see what do we have here. We have a line which is not at the top, but is at the left. For example, there. We have another line which is at the bottom left. We have an S that is not at the bottom or at the top. And we have an arc that is not at the bottom or at the top, but is to the right. Great. Great, great, great. I love this understanding puzzles. What do we have back here? Oh, can I solve your glyph now? And two solved. These symbols are starting to look familiar. Excellent. Thanks to you, I can complete the second section. Let me add it to your notes. Processing, translating. So, Anne-Marie, did you finish the translation? All right, let's take a look. Morse code. And some equations, it seems. Okay, I'll look at those later. Now that I know what I get is just a scarab, I don't feel like there is any rush. We are getting scarabs the normal way anyway. Four lights. All eyes on you. First, what do we see here? We are missing some stairs. A broken wall. Yes, boss, and it's the first time I've seen something like this. On the other side, there is nothing. No sound, no breath of air. It's as if everything were frozen. Such silence. It almost gives me vertigo. Now I want even more to see what's behind it. You never change, boss. I'll mark a few more weak spots and it will be ready. Okay, I cannot do that until I have solved the room. Scorpion next to the final placement for the scorpion is suspicious. There it is, I was not that far. We are really cannot rotate the room here, obviously. I can rotate here. Does it matter? I mean, picking those two is trivial. But how are we gonna pick the other ones? I will need to rotate this room, but that seems impossible. Can I rotate this one? Only if I rotate the previous one. Yeah, I can only rotate if I rotate this one. Which means I can now rotate this one. Yeah, the cube makes it a bit more possible. Yeah. Okay. Open that door. Just rotations. Rotate right, rotate left, rotate left, rotate left, rotate left, rotate right, rotate right, rotate right. Now let's see what's this void behind this wall. Space wing. In space, nobody can hear you scream from the difficulty, so I'm getting into a harder part of the game. You can move them. You knew, you have seen the trailer. You're progressing faster than expected, Jones. Looks like it's your smile that's starting to fade, Charon. In any case, even if you solved all the puzzles, you'd never manage to crack the giant mysteries surrounding this place. Oh, yes I will, and you will see it with your own eyes. To the right, towards the wing of space. I can move the room. I can move the room, but I cannot get out of here. I don't know if I'm supposed to know what to do there. It's not immediately clear to me. I guess I should know because nothing has opened. Can I solve this now? I don't know what the stars are. I don't know what the circles are. No, I don't think I can solve this just yet. Maybe I do need to be able to solve these other ones. Let me find a more stable. Okay, so what this is saying is E V, write it down. Even when you cannot play, you can decode. That's the middle pyramid. Okay, no idea what that means either. I feel like I still need more information here. So what is my next step? Still saying the same. Can move the room. Yes, you can move the room. You know this. How is this new? Ah, wait. I can move the room. Alright, sorry. I can now move the room itself. Another Scarab. Ah, teleporters. An achievement telling me that Hamstermind has more to say because I just reached 20 Scarabs. Welcome to space. You see, obviously I need to use my newfound ability to move rooms. And now go the other way around. Okay, that one. You're going to be upside down. Let's free the Scarab first. We now have two different transporters. Do I know what I'm doing? Not at all. Yes, this is what I was doing. That was my plan. I'll deny it that I was just improvising. Now. On the glyph, don't forget that you can rotate the room you're in. I already know that. The earth spins on itself and yet nothing falls. I cannot go on this one because I cannot reach. I cannot get out that way, so I have to enter from the right to be able to exit to the left. Here I have a choice of direction. Oh yeah, that works. D3. Geometry in space. Let's do the Scarab first. I need to enter in this direction. Perfect. Now what? I cannot rotate this room. Now I need to block red so it doesn't teleport me. Correct the direction, and now I can do it. And now I do the same. Now. Oh, that was harder than expected. What's this? Oh, this is gonna be interesting. 4, 6, 5, 9, 2, 4. Why? Okay. I am making sense of this after all. 4. Did I have the mouse? Yes. 3 plus 1, 4. 5 plus 1, 6. 4 plus 1, 5. 8 plus 1, 9. 9 minus 7, 2. 6 minus 2, 4. 9, 3, 5, 6, 2, 8. No, the last two numbers don't work that way. 24 maybe? 9 plus 7, 16, plus 8, 24. And 28 is 17. That's 11. Yeah, so that's the sum of the 4 rhomboid numbers. Perfect. I'll solve that now. I think I found another secret passage. Many things here, but I want to go and solve that. The notebook yourself. Okay, let's see what have we unblocked now. Hamster in space. Not bad. I think I prefer my latent. So, going back to the notebook. This number is 9, 7, 8, 6, 30. Another beetle. Another wall to be breached. Another turn left, turn right, that's it. Ooh, that took long. Right angle. That is correct. I see. D5. Nothing is useless. Let's see. That is a trap. That movement is wrong. This is the first movement. Now I need to avoid. That worked. Oh, it was very hard to visualize the movement with so many scarabs pushing with the wind. But okay, it is done now at least. Now let's get that. There's only one. What do you have to say, Poneglyph? Don't forget that you can rotate to the room you're in. I know that. I already know that. Don't you have something more useful to tell me, please? Anything that spins eventually defies logic. I don't think that is true. What's the point of these Poneglyphs? But now I need to reach the red transporter. Yes. Now I need to rotate this, turn that, and turn this, and that gives me access to it. Don't be fooled by appearances. Let's start with the Scarab as usual. Let's take a look at the main puzzle first. Okay, so why is this not... Don't be fooled by appearances. What does that mean? That works. I don't know what I've done differently, but that works. Okay, I'll go with the stairs, but I do need to come back and take that Scarab. This, all eyes on you. Yeah, I remember seeing that right before. Oh, there is something interesting in geometry in space. Let's go there. Is that another crack? Yeah, it is. We have 2 ups, 2 lefts, 1 down, and 2 clockwise. That's it. That's the one. E4. More scare than harm. Another Scarab. Hopefully it will be easier than the one with the wind. It was easier than the one with the wind. A7. Let there be light. Oh, look, another one of these. How many scarabs am I in now? 27. I need 3 more. One question mark, 5 exclamation mark, and what seems to be light coming from below. One and a circle. Now, in my notes, a circle indicates number. Will that be the strength, the weight? So we have this. Oh, that actually works. Two? No. One? No. It's not, that doesn't work anymore. So what is the circle doing? Number. One with that circle has just worked without anything. Zero, 1. Do I need to number them? Simple that. Like that would be 1, this would be 2. Not fully. I'm not certain I'm seeing the rule. So we have that, and we have this, and we have that. And this has 1, and this has 1. Sorry, this would be 2 then. No. No, this doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work either. Why? I don't understand this rule, not yet. Oh, I'm not understanding anything. The previous one was okay, but this is wrong. I am not understanding this. We have 3 lines. Will this mean that the line on the left has to have the lower number? The lowest number? No. The line at the top has to have the highest number. Not at the top. Yeah, so I think, okay, I'm seeing now. The 2 lines share the minimum number and 1 line has the maximum. So let's say the maximum is 30 and the minimum was 29. No, that doesn't work. The minimum is 0, the maximum is 1. Maximum is number of lines. And they need to go both on the left, and this needs to go on the top. No. This line needs to add up the other 2. One line with 0 because it has no circles. One line with 1 because it has 1 circle. One line with 1 because it adds 0 and 1. No. One line with 2 because it adds something else. Three lines. We know that's correct. Not minimum and maximum. We want 3. Something is taking shape, except I have no idea what those rules meant. And this is the same, right? Yeah. We have a Scarab. Let's try and free the Scarab. That was the wrong movement. I cannot go right, so it has to be left. Now, probably left again. No. That's 1 done. 2 done. 3 done. Can I get some of these lights? Another Hieroglyph. Don't forget that you can rotate the room you're in. Why do you keep telling me the same? I'm not used to spinning in that direction. It makes my head hurt. I don't understand those Hieroglyphs. That actually worked. Although I would confess, I'm not sure what I did there. And we are missing some stairs to reach the final light. Can I keep going deeper? Not from here. Oh wait, there is something. Something in the entrance. Maybe the doctor has finished with the boots. The doctor has not finished with the boots. Of course it's you. That makes 3 solved. I am practically becoming an expert in ancient languages, except I don't actually understand the last one. Haha, impressive. With this, the translation is coming along nicely. I'll write the next part in your notebook. Okay, let's see. Explore other dimensions. And this is five birthdays. Add all of the dates. Still haven't solved this one either. I need to solve this Scarab. But it seems impossible. I think I have tried everything now. The only possibility here is that when I get the Scarab here, the scorpion should be exactly where it is now. But that, I think, is impossible. Can get here. Now finally I managed to get the Scarab in the middle and block the wind. This one. Alright, this is interesting. Now I'm here. Not only is it is interesting, it is actually a solution. D5. Space problem. Let's free the Scarab. I think this may be number 30. This must be the first one, second one, third one, fourth one, and now it shouldn't be too hard. Perfect. doors keep opening. Next achievement. That's D5 complete. Obviously that opens. Done, and that's done. And now the lights, the blinding lights. What? Okay, I've done that by mistake. But happy accident is still an accident. Happy accident is, is still valid. And now it's not like that. Instead, this is like this, and this is like that. Which would work only if I start with this, then like this, and then like that. That was complicated too. Another set of stairs, another flight of stairs. What will I find there? Run, little hamster, run, run, run. And let there be light. Final challenge? Question mark. This is bigger. 9 blocks this time. Obviously more complicated than the restroom. Let's start with the Scarab. Ooh. That's one. Now, snake. Snake is now possible only from the top, which itself seems impossible. All right. This actually might work. That's how I wasn't expecting to solve that time. And now for the main problem. How to solve this? For starters, this room will need to go in the middle because it has to be accessed by 4 other rooms. There it is. There it is. Finally. Haha. Haha. Yes, indeed. What's here? At the bottom of the pyramid. Light chamber. A9. I can pick this one up. Now that I've activated the light mechanism, I should be able to open the chest at the very top. What treasure will wait for me? Uncountable riches. Doesn't open. You have to say for yourself, man. I've collected all the objectives and activated the mechanism at the bottom of the pyramid, but the chest is still inaccessible. I told you, you'll never manage to open the chest that holds a wish. Do you really think it would be that easy? I actually like it when things aren't obvious. It means there's still something I haven't discovered. Don't waste your time. You'll never think of going back to the... oops. I almost spilled the secret. Going back somewhere, eh? I activated the whole mechanism, but the chest remains shut, as if nothing. There is a stele right next to the chest. Have you tried reading what's written on it? It may help you see things more clearly. Illuminate the treasure, and its contents will be yours. Maybe it needs even more light. I activated the mechanism at the very bottom, and yet the chest still won't open. Have you thought about checking the drawings on the walls? Especially the ones you copied into your journal. Maybe one of them hides a clue. Let's check the journal. %, 200%, 213%. I think I'm 150% or something like that. A1, B1, B1, A1. Still haven't made any sense of this one. Don't know what that means. One, 5. 5. What does this mean? What's this? The LVE in here. 56. Why? Here is where we have this clue. 1, 5. And also the circles, which I haven't fully decoded. I don't see this. I don't see the rule for the filled-in circle. Number of what? The key is this page, I think. It seems to indicate that the order matters. Order matters. Why? Why would order matter? This is the number. Number of what? Is it the biggest distance in crosses until a symbol? So in here there's one cross and then the symbol. 1, 2 crosses and then it gets to the empty circle. Here would be 1, but the answer is 2. That is the biggest number. This is 2 to the circle. And here is 1, 2, and 3 to the circle because it goes via the long way round. Okay, I'm going to accept that. That seems sensible. That also doesn't help me. So which one? This one. Look what do we have here. A note in our notebook. This is the note in our notebook, and that is the same series of symbols. 9, 8, 7. 9 plus 87 times 9. If this is 897, this is 8 plus 97 times 8. And from there, you pick up the biggest, the largest number. But these are not all the possible combinations. 987, 897, 798. There are more combinations here. And that would only give you 3 numbers. What we have here is a symbol. Could it be that we need to solve the hieroglyphic in the room, not the one drawn there? So we know the watery symbol is multiplication, and the two pigs symbol is addition. If that's the case, then this is cat times foot times cat scarab plus ankh feather scarab cat scarab, and we need to find the largest possible number to fit that. Back to the drawing room, literally. 10133 6. Now will it be correct? Fingers crossed. It was not correct. Now the question is it not correct because I did some multiplication wrong? Is it not correct because this is not the biggest possible value? Or is it not correct because I'm solving the wrong thing? I'm going to first double check my calculations. I may be dramatically wrong then about all of this. Am I barking up the wrong tree? I thought I had something with this. Okay, let's give it a think to the next one, the mountains. For the mountains, we have this. A quote, even when you cannot play, you can decode. By G. Who is G? Even when you cannot play, you can decode. This makes me think of the quotes that we have here. Is this a real quote? Let's take a quick look. No, I don't find that as a quote. I don't see it. And finally, we have this. But I don't even have a place to input and explore other dimensions. I did find a message in the wall that said it was 56. Maybe 1956 it is something. But even if that's the case, I would still be missing a final one. I guess it could be 20. That's XX in Roman numerals after all. Well, and this is how much I am now into Hamstermind. After all this gameplay you just watched, which has been greatly edited down for your consumption, I still have gone over the game at least once more, going through all the rooms, trying to find any missing clues. And I have failed. I have no idea what I need to do to open the chest. and I am also unclear about the remaining Scarab riddles. So, I'm gonna ask your help, people watching this video. Do you have any ideas? Anything obvious I haven't tried? Anything I missed? Anything I didn't look at? Please let me know in the comments. If not, this may end up being the last Hamstermind video, but I'm gonna keep trying. I'm not giving up, not yet at least. Remember, if you're interested in this game, if you like it, consider buying it. Small indie teams will always be grateful. Me, I'm also grateful if you leave a like, and if you tell me any ideas you may have about how to keep progressing on this game. Also consider subscribing. Now, I'm gonna tell you goodbye until the next time here on William Ware Games Corner.